Hola, this is Miss Kat from Casa de Paz Montessori. In this third video on what is Montessori, we're going to talk a little bit more about how to prepare your home environment, ways to aid your child's development at home. This is a short video, it's not a comprehensive video. If you want more information, we can send you links, resources, books, and you can always join our classes, which we host twice a school year, in the fall and in the spring, and they're donations based. So, as I mentioned, humans develop and go through different stages of development. Typically, we study these in 3 age ranges, so from 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and onward. I highly recommend for parents of young children under the age of 3 to get this book that came out recently, The Montessori Baby, and also the book Montessori from the Start by Paula Polk-Lillard. Those two are really great resources, easy to read or listen to. I've even found some at public libraries. And they are just a really good, simple understanding of what your child needs at this age. And you'll see that they don't need a lot of things. I really love this book. And for example, I just wanted to show you, this is what an infant room might look like. Again, you get to make it your own based on your values and your parenting approach. But as you'll notice, children just don't need a lot of things. There are some fun material that you can get. I recommend rotating it with other families, leasing it, rather than buying all the stuff new, because children grow so fast and they go through this pretty fast. So you don't want to spend all that money on too many things that they'll only use for a short period of time, unless you want to resell it or save it for somebody else or another child. But these are some fun things. So they need child size items, tables, chairs that are their size, tools for eating, cups, plates that are real and that are their size, a shelf that's their height, ideally a floor table, but that's not necessary. Many parents choose to do cribs or co-sleep. That is all very personal and up to you. What I do want to share about, and again, that's these pictures are from The Montessori Baby by Simone Davies and this author. I don't want to mispronounce things, but what I want to recommend for infants is that they need a lot of communication. They need to see you, be close to you. Our young children under the age of 3 months need to be held a lot. They also need to be put down, unstrapped, unswaddled. They need a lot of practice to move their body, so they need to be on flat surfaces that are safe, like the floor, where they can practice their movements. And you'll learn this, of course, from your pediatrician, on their tummy and on their back, so that they can practice moving parts of their body and engaging things for them to look at, and that would encourage some of those motor skills. What encourages children the most is an adult. If you're talking to them, singing to them, that's what will encourage them to want to imitate and mimic you and to want to move towards you. So again, they need to be held and they need to be put down on the floor. That's it. They actually don't need anything, any equipment or special toys, as you'll see in the books and resources, or if you attend our classes. They just need a lot of attention to their needs, a lot of connection and interaction, a lot of soothing, order, beauty, and the opportunity to be held when they need it and to be put down to explore their body and work on their movements. I will say, of course, they need a rich language environment. That's why I say so much talk and communicate with them. They need to hear language so that they can develop language. That's all I'm going to say about infants, but again, I recommend those 2 books so that you can study further. For our 3 to 6 parent, Dr. Montessori has so many books, such as The Absorbent Mind and The Discovery of the Child, that I recommend. They're a little bit more intense and not as an easy read as Montessori Baby, but they do give you a lot of insight and a lot of information on how Dr. Montessori developed her theories and understanding of human development. There are other books that might be easier if your children are in a Montessori classroom. I highly recommend this booklet by Aileen Wolf, and it's like $6. You can get it anywhere, really. A lot of our books you can get on Montessori Services and NAMTA are two websites where you can get a lot of amazing resources for parents. But A Parent's Guide to the Montessori Classroom is so easy. It's a very short read, and it kind of gives you pictures and a description of what each thing is. I also really love the simple introduction at the beginning that explains what Montessori education is, the purpose of it, how the children learn, the view of the classroom. It goes over important Montessori terms like sensitive periods, the absorbent mind, and practical life skills. So I highly, highly recommend this book for all of our friends that are in a Montessori classroom. And if they're not in a Montessori classroom and you want to just support your child at home, I do highly recommend The Absorbent Mind and The Discovery of the Child by Dr. Montessori. There are other books and resources and links that we can share with you as well. So let's talk about our 3 to 6 year old. Our 3 to 6 year old needs to practice perfecting their movement. They need still a lot of order, repetition, and they need to feel like they can do things. I don't know if you've heard your child say, I do it myself, I do it, I can do it. They need to be able to do for themselves, to have self-agency. So it is important that their environments are prepared. All of their environments are prepared: the bathroom, the bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, where they have things their height that are real for real purposes, like slicers and cutters and peelers, things so that they can cut and wash and prepare real food, serve real food, things that they can clean with on their own. It can even just be water or water and soap, tools for cleaning up independently that are their size, at their height, tools for creativity, tools for imaginative play, such as blocks and open-ended things like that. And they need accessibility. They need to have cabinets or drawers or shelves where they can reach their own clothes, their own shoes, where they can get in and out of their bed ideally, where they can get in and out of the table, where they can participate in taking care of their body, brushing their teeth, brushing their hair, changing on their own. So we have many videos and support on that as well. We have videos on how to show your child how to put their shoes on, their socks, how to prepare a beautiful environment, and there's so many videos on YouTube about this as well. But that's just a simple way, a summary of how to prepare your environment at home is simply to make sure you have furniture their size, and a coffee table is pretty much their size. They could always sit on the floor, a little floor cushion, or on a small chair if you would like. So you don't even have to buy that. And you don't need to buy special material or shelves. You just assign the bottom shelves to your children's real life or real items that they can use to participate in the home life, or open-ended things that allow for exploration and imagination. Again, this is just an introduction to some ways to support your children at home. And we're only talking about children under the age of 6 right now. Please stay tuned. We'll create videos for our elementary and adolescent children. And again, if you want to dive deeper into any of these topics, follow us, contact us, and you can join our classes and courses that are donation-based. Thank you.